Alright, so let's talk about Canva, which is my favorite tool to create the presentations in a fast and efficient way. Now, in the past, I always used the Keynote, I always used the PowerPoint, and I tried a bunch of other softwares, but Canva, I think, is really the easiest one, and I'm going to show you why in just a moment. So, as you go into canva.com, the very first thing that you're going to be required is to just do a sign up, and you can do it with your email or with your Facebook. Both are totally fine. So just sign up. It's a regular sign up like in every website. And then once you're going to get inside, you're going to pretty much be greeted with this screen right here. So just to give you a brief overview, on the very left, you're going to see a few panels, and all the designs which you're going to create are going to be over here. There's also going to be some shared designs and some other features which I don't really use for the very most part. So we're going to keep it practical and really focus on the presentation aspects and anything related. So as you can see, if you go under templates, you're going to see a lot of different pre-made templates. And the one which you want to go to is actually the presentation under business. So once you click on presentation, you can see that you're going to see all sorts of different presentation presets and they all look pretty good. And you can customize them as you wish, of course. So I'm just going to select this one right here. So as you can see, I can see a preview of the presentation. I can scroll through the different slides, templates, and for the most part, it's all free. There's also a pro version of Canva, which enables you to have some other features, some premium images, icons, and things like that, and much more. And I personally have the pro version simply because I really like the fact that it's all drag and drop, but you can go with the free version and it's totally fine. I used the free version for a very long time and it's not a big like difference really. So I'm just going to select this template right here. And as you can see, Canva is creating the presentation and we're inside the actual presentation. So as you can see, we have like a bunch of different slides already. If I need to create something from scratch, I can simply delete all the ones which I don't need. And everything is pretty much drag and drop. I can enter the text, and as you can see, the text is resizes automatically. I can make it larger, smaller directly from here, or changing the character directly here. And I can change also the background, for example, and or actually there's an overlay, so you might want to like adjust the transparency. But essentially you can everything is drag and drop. I can drag and drop a slide into this one, and I can literally see this slide being applied immediately. I can also use Command Z in order to go back, and yeah, it's really cool. But now one of my favorite features is the photos, since you can actually access photos directly from here, and I can type in, for example, UX. So as you can see, I can simply drag and drop any one of these photos, and it's really easy to use, and I can create slides in a very fast and efficient way. I can also replace the photos on the actual template already, and yeah, I can simply like knock out some really good slides in a matter of minutes really. And also another thing that I like about Canva is the fact that you have elements here. So let's say that I need a credit card, and I can simply go over here, drag and drop the credit card directly into the presentation. And it's so much better than going into PowerPoint, for example, and downloading a pack with you know, many templates and an icon pack, and then going ahead and browsing through files for hours and hours. And I think this is really making it much easier to use. And this is pretty much what I do when I create a presentation of any sorts. Now, one more thing which I like to do is to add a animation in between. So if I simply deselect the slide right from here and I click on animate, you can see that I can see an animation, and I can apply this animation to pretty much to one page or to all pages if I click on the checkbox. So this is definitely something which is really useful, and it can save you tons of time if you want to create an animated presentation in a fast and efficient way. Because if I select block and then I apply it to all pages, I just have to forget about it, and each and every time I'm going to present, that animation is going to appear, and yeah, I don't really have to do anything. I can adjust the timing. Usually I want maybe something around 3 or 2 seconds. Then I click on present. I usually go and click on presenter view so that I can see the other upcoming slides below. And when I use the arrows right here, or I can also use the arrows on the keyboard, you can see that the animations are going to be applied automatically. So this is a really cool way to create presentations for a client, or even for the internal team in a fast and efficient way, and animations that look really professional, and or actually presentations that look really professional. And yeah, overall it's just a pleasure to work with it. And this is pretty much all you need to know. Keep in mind that once you actually have the presentation, it's all going to be saved in the home under all your designs, or you can also create a start folder, and then basically you can go from there. So for example, all your folders, create a new folder. It's going to be test, and I can also share it with a team member. And I'm just going to save this test folder, and I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to say save to folder test. And if I refresh, here we go. I have the presentation inside the test folder. So whenever I'm go into Canva, I'm going to be able to see the folder right here under test. And if I start it, I'm going to be able to see it also directly from here. So really cool feature. Allows you to create a many presentation. I can also create a copy of this presentation as many times as I want. I have all sorts of different presentations, all grouped inside the cloud, and pretty much in a simple and efficient way. So this is all I have for you in order to create presentations in a fast and efficient way in Canva.